So I have a confession. Who the hell am I hiding this from? That can't be how you grow.
Week 1 was a cakewalk compared to week 2. When I started this diet, I had plenty of motivation, and that made it a lot easier to face challenges. This week was different, from cravings to cheat days to lies. When my motivation started to slip, so did my diet. The week did not start off well. Right from the beginning, I realized I made a mistake over the weekend.
Anyone ever get caught in a perfection loop where whatever you're working on, it's just never good enough? That is exactly what happened to me yesterday. I started editing a video in the morning and I just kept making things a little better and a little better. And before I knew it, I had spent like 7 hours of just sitting at my desk where I hadn't moved. And I absolutely mentally fatigued myself yesterday.
But despite my mistake, I did manage to get out of my car and actually get something done.
I just got done at the gym, and I always have such a love-hate relationship with this place. You know, I wake up in the morning and I'm tired, like this morning, or I'm not feeling 100% and I just don't want to go. But, you know, there's very few times that I can remember going and being sorry for doing so.
And I was pretty optimistic. I decided that I was going to solve some of the problems that I had in the first week.
I am trying to be more organized this week. Last week, if you didn't watch the video, was a complete mess. I went into it with no plan. So I have these guys right here. You know, I grabbed 3 of these guys for breakfast, and then I'm good to go. And these are delicious.
As the day went on, I started to look at some of the ways that I had been doing things and realized that I could probably be doing them smarter.
So I was going to sit down and write down all of the calories that I ate throughout the day. I've been tracking it on a spreadsheet on a computer, you know, like a Neanderthal. And realized that I already wear a Garmin, and I use it all the time. So I downloaded the Garmin Connect Plus features, which apparently has a diet tracking section.
I really wish that I would have started using a tool to track my diet and calories from the start. This was like so much easier than doing things by hand.
Now this is going to be the tricky one. I had zuppa toscana soup for lunch. Does this have zuppa toscana? Oh, right there it is.
Partway through the week, there was some stress that was starting to get to me, and I ended up making a mistake. And this mistake in particular made me face an uncomfortable truth.
So I have a confession. Last night, I messed up on my diet. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and I got super hungry. And came downstairs, and we had like some leftover chicken and broccoli Alfredo. It's not like terrible for you, but with the Alfredo sauce, you know, it's pretty high calorie. And I ended up eating the entire thing. Honestly, I was kind of ashamed of it. And I wasn't even planning on adding this to the video, kind of like hiding it. And then I was driving home just now and it hit me. I'm like, who the hell am I hiding this from? And the answer is simple. I'm hiding it from myself. I'm hiding it from myself. And I don't know why. I want to just pretend like the mistake never happened. But, I mean, that can't be how you grow, right?
I decided that I wasn't going to beat myself up about it. You know, these things happen. But I knew that I had to cut down on the amount of decisions that I had to make throughout the day if I was going to be successful. And I kept seeing snacks everywhere.
So I keep walking by the fridge and I keep seeing bacon. And I need some healthier filling snacks that are kind of like grab and go. So I'm off to the store. My mighty haul from the grocery store.
As the week went on, I started to realize that some of my poor decisions were catching up with me. I had some really good success in week 1, and now I was starting to slide backwards.
I am actually back up to what I was almost before I started this whole challenge a week and a half ago. So overall, I've lost about a pound. I know I haven't been great on the diet this week, unfortunately, I hate to say. I went to a concert last night and got back pretty late. I came home and there was a pizza that my wife made, and there was about 3 slices left. Each slice was about maybe that big, little triangular slices. I ate the whole thing.
One of the things that I realized on this diet is that making decisions all the time is exhausting. Every time you have to choose between 2 options, there's just a little bit of energy that you have to spend, and that adds up.
I am really struggling today. You know, just experiencing the setback where my weight came back up. Right now I am really fighting some cravings and junk food and stuff that I know I don't need and I know is going to hurt me, not help me. My choice is go back to the way that I always eat, or I could make a responsible decision. I have the kind of healthy snacks here. I need to win 1 meal. This guy. I'm gonna win.
Even with my decision fatigue and work stress and sleep problems, I did manage to win a few battles. I just wish they were more satisfying.
Well, I did it. I feel like I should be proud of myself, but I'm not. I just want junk food. But 1 battle. This is a win.
This week was much more difficult than week 1. I was really having trouble finding the motivation to stay on track, especially after all the setbacks. But after everything, I am down 4.5 pounds as of this morning, and that's the lightest I've been in over a year. In my experience, this diet works, but don't let anyone tell you it's easy. This added a lot of stress to my life, and it was genuinely hard to stay on track. I was hungry, I was irritable, I had more difficulty getting to sleep, and whenever I made a mistake, I felt a lot of shame. So if you're watching this because you're trying to lose weight too, my heart genuinely goes out to you. Best advice I can give you is just be kind to yourself. Don't give up. As it turns out, this is really hard.